Hi, Andy Bumatai here for Cycle City, Hawaii. And in keeping with our introduction of the brand new 2018 Harley-Davidson models, we have for you today the 2018 Fat Bob and 2018 Breakout. Now, they both share the 114 cubic inch motor, which gives you 100 horsepower and 107 pounds of, foot-pounds of torque. I want to get that right. They both have a 3.5 gallon tank. You can adjust either rear shocks with this little knob right here. No more of that pulling off and getting the tool out. Right here, hand crank it. How cool is that? Okay, this one has a 180 rear tire, that's millimeters, and this is 240 fat tire on the Breakout. Now, the Fat Bob here has dual disc brakes and an inverted fork, right? Which I guess gives you a little more stability. And it has a 28 degree rake. Sorry, I misclassed that day. Now, that gives you a little tighter turning radius and a little more flickability if you're into cruising the canyons and that sort of thing. Now, to me, the Breakout is more of a pro street kind of feel, more of a chopper-esque. It's a little more raked out, right? This has a slightly lower seat height also. It's about, I guess, 26.5, and this one's 27. I know it doesn't sound like a big deal, but when you're on it and you're, jamming, believe me, it makes a difference. Now, one of the cool things I like about the Street Bob is this cluster here. It looks old school, but at the same time it has the modern digital readouts in it, right? This doesn't have any type of a console, but it does have the readout built in to the triple trees. So there's a digital readout and tells you what you need to know, but still it maintains that clean line. I just love that. Now, of course, there's more chrome on this one because it has more of that custom bike feel, as this blacked out beauty decides to forego. And take a look at these headlights. This has the Solo Feel headlight, kind of an homage to the chopper days, but still has all that LED goodness in it. The Fat Bob goes with a completely different style. It's kind of an elongated first time I've seen one like this on a Harley-Davidson, brand new. Looks pretty slick. Now, it's not nighttime, so I can't take a look at it, but I have heard it is slamming. Okay? Now, I think I spoke about the dual disc brakes on the front of this one, single disc on this one. Let's see, what else? Oh yeah, riding them. Whew! I gotta tell you, the fun factor on this Fat Bob is off the hook. I had a Sportster years and years ago, and this reminds me of it in the sense that it's so nimble, it's so fun, but it's like a Sportster on steroids. One of the weird things that I'm noticing, and this is just for me, it's you can't really see the front wheel until you're right here, but I guess that's the the result of me having this fairing and all this stuff on the bike I normally ride. But this 114, one word in my vocabulary describes it: perky. It's just boom, boom, boom. I tell you what, you have to have some restraint to ride this bike, but what a fun bike, just in an urban environment. I don't think this is the one you really want to take cross country, but if you live in town and you're squirting in and out of traffic, man, and with this cooling on the cylinder heads, I don't feel the heat. Now, I haven't been on it that long. I've only been riding around here, but man, what fun. That's the word that keeps coming up. Just absolute fun. In fact, I'm gonna go enjoy it a little more. Wow, what a difference. Now, yeah, they both have the 114 motor, okay? But you can really feel the kicked out rake on this one more than the Fat Bob. I kind of wish I rode this one first, because all of a sudden I found myself going, oh, I can make this UE, no problem. Whoa, whoa, I need a little more room to do it, you know? And I'm sure that this 240 rear tire has something to do with the maneuverability and stuff. But I have to be honest, if I had to pick one of the two, as fun and as perky as the Fat Bob is, I like this Breakout. It feels a little more chopper-esque, you know? You feel the extra, the lower 1-inch seat height on this. This is, I think was it 26, and that was about, I think, 26 and a half, and this one was 25 or something. But anyway, this one is an inch lower. And I love this tank, you know? I go back to the old peanut tank days, and this reminds me of it a little bit with the filler cap right in the middle, and these bars, they're drag bars, but they're nice and wide. You know, normally I'm going, well, I want them in a little bit, you know, because I like a little pulled back because I'm 5'8", you know, so, but these feel right. And I guess I'd explain it this way. I felt like I was on the Fat Bob, and I feel like I'm in the Breakout. Does that make sense? It feels like this bike is wrapped around me, you know, whereas that one, I feel like I'm a canyon cruiser and wanting to flick it around a little bit. Man, I tell you. And this mirror, I don't know if you can see the sticker on here. How cool is that? Let me read it to you. It says, "Caution, people in cars are dumber than they appear." No, it doesn't say that. I made that up. Well, you know what? There's only one way to truly evaluate a beautiful bike like this. And you guessed it. I'll be right back.